welcome back to my channel. And today I want to make something today, and I thought I'll just turn on the cam to show you how I make it. And I was using the product that was sent to me for free, just so I can review it and look up and play with it, and I'm doing that. So let me show you something. You know how I showed you all of that, and I wanted to show you something real quick just so you can see how this cuts out. I did cut out this one for you. I didn't do a project yet just because I have been sick lately and it's hard for me to do a lot, but at least a little bit. Look, this looks gorgeous. So this one cuts like that, but it does emboss. So I did cut another piece so you can see the embossing better. It embosses everywhere. So it looks really, really pretty. I hope you can see the embossing good. So what I found on AliExpress, by the way, was this mat, and it's an embossing mat. If I find it, I will link it down below. It's pretty good. So I could emboss it with the mat, and it worked out really, really good. So this was this piece. I wanted to show you how it cuts out, and then I wanted to show you this one, but what I did was I snipped off the ends, so forgive me. I was making a card, and then I decided, hey, I want to try out this. So I made this one card, just a normal card that says hello. I'm trying myself, in making cards with pattern paper. So I'm not a pattern paper user. I love it, I hoard it, but I barely use it. And I just sell this one in my store, or I'm about to put it in there. I'm not sure if I did already or not. However, this is how it cuts, and this is just a part of it, as you can see. That goes to here. I just snipped off the ends here. They cut out very, very good too, but this would have been too long for my card, so I didn't use the whole part. I could have used and cut off just these little pieces, but I decided to make it shorter. Yeah, things are falling out, but it's really pretty. I'm loving this. This cuts into your paper, and I was very sure that I cut a piece for you in the paper, but I don't see it anymore. Things happen in this room. It just happens by itself. So it seems to have disappeared on me, but you get the idea how it cuts. So there is that. Excuse me, please. I'm sick. Very good. I'm loving this. So this is going to be used by me for sure. But now I want to make a rosette. And I told you when I saw the dies that I would like to use them as a border for my rosette. So let me put this one away. And I did. As you can see, I used this die and I left everything on it just to show you that I cut it like that. So I would always cut a piece, and then I would connect it, and then cut another piece and another piece, so you can go as far as you want to go. And I'm loving this border. And because 4th of July is coming up, almost soon, I decided, hey, let's just make a 4th of July embellishment. So I took this paper and I cut it, and then I went ahead and I scored it. So what I do is I don't score like this and just wherever. I like to score like this, and then I will go into the certain spots, with this one ends, I'll score, and then I go to the end again and I will score, and so on. So it's not exactly 1/2 inch or 1/4 of an inch. It's always, it depends on the border I have, and then I try to always go with the border, if that makes any sense. So I did use that, and I scored it, and I pre-folded it already, so it goes quicker for us. And this is how it's looking like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to snip off this piece because I don't need it, and I'm also going to snip off this piece. So I just cut. How do I measure? If I want to have a rosette that's 3 inches, all I'm gonna do is I'll just cut 1.5 strip of paper, and I'm always cutting from my 12 by 12 or 11 and a half or 11, what it is. It always works out for me, so I never had a problem with that. I'm going to connect it like this, so you know it's still in the same direction and smooth. See, this piece I can still use because it's going to be underneath. And if you hear something loud, then that's the rain. It has been raining here. I love the rain. I really do. It's really hard on me with my fibro because it makes it worse, I have to admit, but I love the rain anyways. Okay, so I also want to make a shaker for the middle, and I did get from packaging probably like 6 layers now. And what I did do, I used this. A friend of mine sent it to me, and I believe it's because I couldn't draw a star last year. So I connected it like that, and I cut it six times in packaging, and then 1 time in the blue paper, and 1 time the full one. So that was good. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna believe you didn't mock me with that, you know, by sending me that. So I layered, I glued already. So what I'm gonna do, just with you, I'm gonna glue down the last piece of packaging. It's really, really easy. You can use fun foam, but most of the time, I don't know, to me, it's just easier without the fun foam, because whatever I do, once I run it through my machine, it is gonna change the shape, you know, and this just stays as it is in shape, like it's supposed to be. Then I have a piece of acetate. Those are sheets, I forgot, projector sheets or something. I will link them down below. I think I did once already. I had a link down below for that. And I'm going to glue my upper layer on there, but this time I'm just gonna use a little bit of glossy accent. I'm not quite sure, maybe I should just try out with the art glitter glue. I have never done that. I'm not sure if it holds on plastic, but people say it does. So all I need to do is to put some glossy accent on my star, all over my star, and then I'm going to glue it onto the acetate, and it's kind of hard to see. I had a little leftover piece here, so I kind of have to adjust a little bit. Okay, like that, and I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so this one can dry, and I'm having a problem with my cam, but I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Everything is going wrong today. So, however, I told you that this came from Beebeecraft, right? It came in a pack of 6 or 7. I have all the different ones here. I showed you in my whole video if you want to see. And, okay, that dried. I heat up my glue gun, and I'm gonna make my little rosette here. Okay, let me fold this first again. Just where I glued it. I remember, I will forever remember my very first rosette. It was a disaster. So let's see if this one works better. So all you have to do is just to push it down once it's connected. And what I want to do, I'm going to just do it right on here. So this is kind of going to be my back layer, if you will. I just wanted it to be a little bit different, so it's a rosette with something else in the back. And I do love my lacy circles, I must say. I really love them. Those are these, and they are my favorite circle ever. So, okay, I have that. That broke a little bit here, but it's okay because I'm gonna have a star there, but I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here in the middle so it can stay like this and it can dry. And while this dries, I'm going to take care of my, why is it stuck? I don't know. I'm gonna take care of my little shaker here. So I'm going to glue this part right on top here. Just like that. And now I do want to fill it up already. Look, this is gonna be so adorable. I can see it already. So let me see, do I have, oh yeah, I actually have some blue and some red. Oh, that's perfect. So I do have this sand from, don't know. Sent from the no, and I'm going to use some red. Okay, that was a lot of red. It's fine. I'm just gonna use red, I think, because somehow I think if I use blue too, it's just gonna look weird. So I'm just gonna use the red. So this has dried. It doesn't take long. All I'm gonna do is now cut it. Like that. You can do this really easy with shapes like a star or anything straight, because cutting around it is very, very easy if you have a shape like that. Okay, just cut all around, all the acetate off, just like that. And now I'm just gonna glue it down and seal my shaker. Basically, you can put sequins in there or seed beads or anything you like. I just wanted to go with a little red sand. Like this, down on top, and it fits perfectly. I just need a tiny little bit to dry. It really dries real quick though. Now I have my little shaker there, you see? And all I'm gonna do is just put it on top of my rosette. And you know, later on I can put like USA or something on top of there. So there is a word, or 4th of July or something like that. I just don't have one now, but I think it's gonna look really good. So all I'm gonna do is just get more glue on top and stick it down. Oh, ta-da! Your little embellishment. Now I'm not gonna shake it right now because the glue was hot. It did get a little bit condensed. I'm not sure. I think that's the right word, but it's adorable. It's pretty. And I'm just gonna look if I have USA or something like that. Ta-da! I made myself a little USA banner. So I just used the letters I got from Ally, actually. This is how they look like. And I used those and I stamped on a piece of paper and ta-da! All done. And this is gonna go right here and be done. Okay. Just there. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good spot. And maybe I need a little bling for that. just maybe. Let me see if I have anything pretty. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Hey, this is Beebeecraft's tutorial, right? So why not use bling from Beebeecraft? It's really cool bling. And they have this tiny pieces on there, which I like. So I'm going to get the one that's a little bigger. And then a couple tiny ones, really, really tiny. I can barely see them actually. That's just me. Okay, get on there. Ta-da! Makes everything much better, doesn't it? I'll put one up there. Okay, all done. Look at that. Isn't it really cool? It shakes, you know. It's really, really pretty. You can make a wand now, actually. So you can just leave it like that. Or you can make a wand because it's perfect. It's almost a wand now. So I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It was fun to play. Hope you did too. If you did, thumbs up, share, subscribe, of course. I will leave links down below. Check them out. And yeah, I see you soon with another project. Bye-bye for now.